Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Bibia Kwaba. So we nya eba a year show this wa. Any day more na wabomodi. I won't subscribe yet. Just subscribe to my YouTube channel. Now join me and let's have a conversation. And then we were exclusive at the mouth. Exclusive about a year the detained former finance minister Ken Ofori-Atta. So, ladies and gentlemen, as soon as you come on board, kindly share because I've got an exclusive for all of you. Ghanaians are mutai team. Exclusive, ewoha, ede mamo. Quickly, roll call, Sir Titus, greetings to you. Alexander, greetings to you. Alfred, greetings to you. And then Majestica, greetings to all of you. Please kindly share because I've got a friend is saying an exclusive for everyone. Ima Asari, greetings to you. Exclusive, ewaha. And please stick and stay. Nyadia yebeche. And komono yebaba beginning 10. So I share it to any WhatsApp platforms. I was to be what you say? Kosaba, I think I pronounced it correct. Was looking fresh as always. Thank you. Please, Bomodia, if you've not subscribed, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. And then let's do the do. Nah, why? Let's do the do.
Wait, let me find the right words. Brilliant and meticulous. Truly exceptional. The voice of insight and precision. Yeah, that would do. Join Dr. Ray, your most qualified broadcaster, as she brings you the facts that matter, from current affairs to fact-finding socio-political news. Get the real stories behind the headlines. Bold, sharp, and uncompromising. Tune in every Monday to Wednesday from 5 to 7 p.m. British time. Wait, let me find the right words. Brilliant and meticulous. Truly exceptional. The voice of insight and precision. Yeah, that would do. Join Dr. Ray, your most qualified broadcaster, as she brings you the facts that matter, from current affairs to fact-finding socio-political news. Get the real stories behind the headlines. Bold, sharp, and uncompromising. Tune in every Monday to Wednesday.
So yes, of course. Let's kick the ball rolling in content. Anyway, there's something NPP phobia ashasi womankasa etiti womoto. And in TNT NPP for no mashasi omotiti womoto. Omoma Jumano ayemre ama His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and the new government. Let's listen to a brand to be a friend Koka Muamunim Koka. Koka chairman wouldn't mean a boy or Kokot tibia Odinechi on in the Kokot. And or the assembly atuja assembly fees as a DNA
and o blaming odi and John Boateng drip will make you almost about $150 million. Party for Mudine Omamubi Obi Omamubi Besh.
A branch here where your friend Coca or Sina Toshi drip machine, we are sika $150 million. Attorney General Mesrewa we invite no Mr. Japa Commander Japa Mesrewa we invite a branch we intentem one Ura Raymond Acha we invite a branch we a friend Coca or NPP anytime be a chema won't be Coco to be on an echo or the same we are to Jamon Freno na moon to Tunano non for evidence name I because John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency, Amayati says, Obi Bia Wudi Ghana, is CD Bako Crani Beji. Etienne MPP for na Omasha si Omwanga Sano Eja. Edro Achi Omwa. ɛyɛ ɔmo ka ɔmo anum asɛm no kura duro no akye wɔ ɔmo no kura duro no akye wɔ ɔmo ɛnɛ no mo ɔgyanda mo no kura duro no akye wɔ ɔmo nti wɔka n'anum asɛm yɛntie ne biem
mo deɛ mo nyɛ energy ministry onya almost about $2 billion contract
ɔsi Kennedy $2 billion contract ɔno nso so ne ho bɔ mu of course me deɛ koka ɛka no I'm only just alerting the mpanyinfo a mote so ɛna yi yɛde position ahyɛ mo nsa sɛ mo bɔ ɔman Ghana yɛ ho ban ɛne esi kasɛm ho ban koka ɛsɛ Kennedy onya 2.something billion just so did say sikadie bi akɔso yɛnto nsamfrɛ abrantie we no ma yɛn a friend say all the better particulars ni nyinaa kama na Rose oni me nya adwene ana yɛnkɔ yɛnim
send all the man party what are they talking about just on the party on fa list rank nkɔfo a wabo a be complaining say you lose seat wo kono dia na wo de che so yenka credibility why me ma nkɔfo wo ye delegate or ye praise and worship no o ma mo be artists no o mo delegates o mo hand between 50,000 and 100,000 not delegates or the 200 ashamunsa does he respect you? Does that show respect? Don't forgetting. Do your person or yema party no onka no nyai Dr. Mahmoud because me or Dr. Mahmoud about me I'll come for him. And anybody like sticker is not credible. Won't forgetting. Sticker they be attacks. Won't forgetting. Why? Now to see ene o blaming odi John Boateng. Drip will make you almost about $150 million. Party for Mudi Nature Mamudi.
Lady Abigail, Menso Michia Mejo, so come. I've told you this year is the solution show. Iti aja behind the scenes, mene enkofwe didn't come enche. You know, Mobesha said and then you know meeting come quite befaswa, woman betimi achele womadwene. Now ya solve the problems facing our dear nation Ghana. The mighty and great nation. You know, and manomo will be proud of the motherland Ghana. After all, it is said that we are all involved in building Ghana. Without said, latest news are abecoming sa ewo ura ken Ofori-Atta ho ena mede eba bemawi. Ebusia latest news ni na very very a friend is saying damning and me can say news ni bin so ade a wote a obubefu papa but meto mebo ase as papa Ghana na eja me de ensem ni nyina ama because me yere ama Ghana ana eja na enkofu bi etete no ye maame Ghana eti papa Ghana me de nkomo no me de bebrewo enie nyame ya domo a na yetinkwemu a na moja edi emu afusane a on the 20th of this month January 2026 Ken Ofori-Atta will be arraigned before the court of competent jurisdiction ewo United States of America na de etielie your own free detention center and courtroom ne asemu a omubedi no ombedi say via the omukano say CP something. In short, the omo say it is via Zoom. Immigration judge ebetna akwanyem. Iti immigration judge no ebetna akwanyem. Na Ken Ofori-Atta and the lawyers and so ombebo defense ama Ken Ofori-Atta. ICE and so representative and so ebewo courtroom wo. Sa enso na the home secretary womo ena sebio omoshe no mototo nyoma da no efa the border and control immigration for so bewo office will be courtroom will be mama kan courtroom will be the etieni simple judge a wo betna akonwa mu no behwe se ICE eja enemu nimu se omo immigration a friend say custom and enforcement no omo de omo asema to judge nanim say omususu say Ken Ofori-Atta krona wotimu no oni nkrata ntina so okoni krom Ken Ofori-Atta nso ewo ho akwanya say ono nso be kire de ntia yemfa ne nko Ghana ono nso bebo defense already munim say ono de oye na adwene say enya de obeba Ghana first ofiri yekrom so wakosa ne ho yare aba si o se yare na wakosa na ne ho atono no enya de obeba ne ko ado America so obetena America na waye a friend is wanya ne residence permit e wa America e green card into 20th a year January judge obetena akwanyem no ebehwe say ice chia o ma chicken Ofori-Atta mbe so mu deport no obefoa so ama deportation no abaso ana say obetie ken Ofori-Atta nenumu asem dikudie ntia ense say yede ne ko Ghana. This is the latest news mensa aka. Number 2, you've already heard it. Say a friend is saying the Ghana ambassador, His Excellency, Victor Smith. Ebo modern say enka oni ken Ofori-Atta be din komo na emwa Ghana betimi di aboa no na nkeja omo di aboa no emwa ni bi ni saying say ebia baby a woda no ice enhwe ne yi ana ice man aduane ana access bio ye man access to ne medication. That was the role na Ambassador Victor Smith ekwa play. In fact, OJP say on the lawyers be kasa na we are wa mo de go ahead so omba mesra no no mo ni ndidi nkomo. Ice for to car ekoye Ambassador Victor Smith in the office. Na omukoye no moka kire ne say ya jipini so ba betima ba besra Ken Ofori-Atta na emom no pini na ya je no Ken Ofori-Atta say ye ma ne mere no ne lawyers ending komo answer. Ice for kotwen ewo Ambassador Victor Smith office for almost 3 hours. Ana omunsa eka friend is saying phone free omunya a call from the detention center free Ken Ofori-Atta to ice say enya dia afi obepini biem ama the Ghana ambassador Ambassador Victor Smith ababa besra no ewo detention center wo na de etie nie Ambassador Victor Smith nso being Ghana's ambassador wo hwe Ghana for mo US so no o yes so no nso de nani bekwa akɔhwɛ kolikoli baby a abrante ne wo former finance minister Ken Ofori-Atta wo no one make sure say even though Ken Ofori-Atta nya na dwene so person ni di nkomo one on one face to face no vis-a-vis no ana tete o metwetwe nkomo no person ni ko hunu ampa ice and so man ho kwan say bra na behwe baby a oda na di ho adanse because ene no ye bo ice din wa America enkofo bebre hunu ni say omo ye nipa bonefo sebio omo trample on people's people's right. I just want to say omo ye enema ensem fatally tie nipa. Ice for so ye say ne bra na behwe say de enkofo ka no no kre say sebio ye chinkofo no ye tete wo mo ana ye ha wo mo. Ampa Ambassador Victor Smith so de nani ko hunu baby e de nato okoye no go hunu say oda cubicle ho no wo mo toilet wo ho wo mo shower wo ho ana wo mo a friend saying uko SS wako SS this double bed student mattress bi nso total ho the pillow nso wo ho bibia white eja what was say eja ono de ope white nyame ada Roma baby okoye no nso white na eja ya paint mu card o di ama no into de nenu hu ye okoye no nso na lunch time ohunu aduane a wo mu di eja enye a friend is saying watch any banku de we say Ken Ofori-Atta nso do pe watch party but the one we nya watch enye watch de emom na abrofo anuane yi bia wa nim wo mo sandwich yi bi ene wo mu tea ni bia na eja wo mu hu se wo mu di bia Ken Ofori-Atta enso etwa no no so oye chopment a odidi etoso biem de mensa aka ne say owura Victor Smith ebusa say ice for say Ken Ofori-Atta no oba kroma so obesa ne ho yare na amodi na ba detention center yi anya bia no wa hwedi a sebi wetwa hwe no akwa akwu na afi ye be kan o news mu say Ghana's former ambassador died at this detention center. And when you are sa ma yen Ghana na USA no your friendship no when you are abeba ne sa fa yamfa respect kakra nka ho timi busa papa no oye yare ni mo hwe na apom hunu se maybe am na to no oye okay na pom dini te sen ana ice fo nso ebeka che ne se owura Ambassador Victor Smith wasem a waka na wabusa no udi busa na mbom no yekofa eye owura eye Ken Ofori-Atta no ansa na yede ne be detention center no ye medics ebo modern check no ehwe se oye fit so obetimi ada eye baby a detention center no ana enti eye the medics no anaja oma pass ne say he is fit say obetimi aiden atena detention center ho. In fact say o yare bia ene ne nduru no e wo ne nchen obetimi afa, but as far as ICE is concerned he is 100% fit eja obetimi atena eye detention center and intime ma Ambassador Victor Smith en worry say ebia oba be wu wo yarefo bi ana ebia said Nico Hospital and a Boapayobi yet never be to detention center. It according to ICE, no, a friend is saying, or you're very fit. Jenny of Truth, see he's fit like Balotelli. More. Anyway, my mentor to us to say ICE, say, Onyare, Ura, Ken Ofori-Atta, Enyare, Nemono, Ura, Ken Ofori-Atta, you'll be a. No one papa. And nobody should worry. It's one from Memusene lawyers, Frank Davis mo kase, or ye yarefo and home fano na ye tete no omoboa. It is untrue, and this is coming from a legit source. What you say, a very, very legit source from the United States of America. Now, this is what happened. Yakochino ewo di fie, and I want to put it on record. The fie wa timono ono ani fie a wato, but one to wo di dim wo de obi a wo ben no ebusuani and wo de ne dim to efie ne so. Enti ICE koye no oma nkoto ne se bi wo hye obi agyaade bi because oma monitor no. According to my source no, FBI ne ICE monitor no from December. Monitor from December to January. And omo checks nyina ehunu ne say efie no a sebio no otimo it was paid, he transferred money everyone no and the ma obi owo USA na nipa kono edit to efie no. In the time I will free Ghana or yes or kwakwa no ho yare no I call Mayo Clinic no. Mayo Clinic e discharge no 3 days. Inti efie ho ene wote mebe ka kire mo ewo eye entintan so and it went viral obi ahunu obi ateye emra otu kwan free eye USA by UK. It is confirmed also by the Ambassador Victor Smith, Ghana's His Excellency Ambassador Victor Smith, Ghana's ambassador to the United States of America. And also I confirm me no cry me ka kire mo because I respect my viewers. Into me betna ha me mbo mitumu en concote story. I have been doing this for many years. Even when the Kufuor was in power, omo the British police eba me ho say yembe chime no. Omo be hunu say I am an honest and a truthful journalist. I do my journalism based on facts and nothing apart from facts. Into me pesa what you say in some no ameka ye no. Ma follow no. And I know Ambassador Victor Smith, wababa be dia dance yes yampa. Oba USA no so or say free USA etu kwan eba UK. I met him and I saw him at a restaurant and me didi. And me who so no so aba restaurant ni bi. In fact, the restaurant I who no na a Baker Street, a Phoenix restaurant, a Chinese restaurant. Me Chinese. What you say? Aha, a teenager. Me mi chocho mucho near the restaurant to ya ke kan anon kakra because too many a papa na te high table na woni na yere and another lady me nim say na yere busuani o say na yere sister o say na another fo, but then she was a white lady Anna will know a year Ken Ofori-Atta, and then another a year a friend is saying a gentleman. To be honest with you, the gentleman no now or almost about 6.7 feet tall. He was a huge man, and now he's a huge person. I'm who know. A BM restaurant no he was sorry yeah ekwa abontene ekoye calls ejina phone so for almost about 30 minutes. Saa time ni na saa branch na make no osonwa wata tu ne ho kama ne bosu kama minim say the bodyguard o say ne busiani o say na damfo no mentimi nkyere. But this is what I saw. Opie ye no Ken Ofori-Atta pie free restaurant no one a branch ni nyina na ye the pie free restaurant, and I'm talking about the month of May and of free na me hu around May. In fact no what to buy UK I spend almost a month, because actually no because hunu wono ankasa ni nua eye ne cousin eye Bamti and then another danko Akufo-Addo another funeral eja oba bie ti me hunu no me mom me hunu nioma bebre, and I've got pictures and other things I can show, but the funeral one mean to me in fan to any videos no with Akufo-Addo Bamti and eye Ken Ofori-Atta because of nipa and I'm the so me buy a year na sibi, and I respect him or her for that. Into me person me be to abontina the acquire say, oh, it is because of you na branch we be hunu ye no dey nsem na be to abontine and intimidate at all. So Ambassador Victor Smith confirm me asemo amekai enra meka cha musa mombo eye Manasi asemo a wo kan mombo ntungu because Manasi nsem no no obehemi video ni bi no okwa no aba begina no aba bekin kanasem, because remember so our platform, so when he speaks people listen to him. Obetie me videos ni bi no aba kan na aja o kan no the intro kakra ni na emu me pese mo tie ase say eye Ken Ofori-Atta no oni visa to Canada, oni visa to Canada. He is more than smart. Senko visa emra ye revoke ni license last year o free UK or call America ye revoke ni license no senko visa and go be find it or be try any means possible to just cross the border and get into a year Canada, because after all Canadian visa into a Canada and go visa or betim dia tena ho a obetim dia ye na djuma what you say, but oni a year any Canadian visa yem fanto so say asemo a Manase Azuri Ekano eyentro now or on a visa to UK and or a visa to United States of America. Ebie mamen san kanto so say ICE any FBI and the kwaye sa adwuma na omukwache no. So it's not only ICE. ICE worked a year in tandem with the FBI. FBI sase a year a friend is saying the month of December and I know more in fact the conversation, the phone conversation you know ICE a year friend say FBI was setting record in combo bia would ye and near maybe our year okay can with telephone. So I'm sure said the Ghana a year attorney general the betuja I'm a Ghana for the mindset of Ken Ofori-Atta no the United States of America or a junior ne won it no and near man almost say on person ye editia John Dramani Mahama Amemwono, and I'm telling John Dramani Mahama Amemwono say on he is a nice man on it is time I said John Mahama has to protect himself. These people are very wild based on the conversation that you move in Sakano. These people pet John Mahama so baby any time. So John Dramani Mahama must be smart. The good thing is that I know say Commander Kofi Boateng in charge when it comes to the day-to-day activities of policing the president with the Ghana Armed Forces and the police service. Intimia sure say Commander Kofi Boateng to protect President John Dramani Mahama at all times. That one I trust him to do a good job. I trust Commander to do a fantastic job. But I have some concerns. There has been some times I mean with John Mahama. I don't know. It was a concern for me. A typical example, agrada, and maybe the way of getting closer, and the way now a friend is saying, "Yeah, my first lady Suka so moment for crime branch embrame we couldn't tell me I think say so move you people should try and brief the first lady say even though Doni Pano sometimes a todebia omomadiano on tie the security couples, because in 2026, equal 2028, we are not in normal times with the friend is Ken Ofori-Atta Yachini, and I'll give you the rundown. about enkomoni bi me de beto dwa ma wehunu ikudie nti America saa no akyerɛw no. Now, so yemfa on record enye true say our Canadian visa. He had a UK and American visa. 2, and a year third, a year record in say FBI and a woman ICE a year juma. When FBI will say a friend is saying ye revoku a year visa no, FBI then informed ICE, a year immigration customs, a year enforcement. Say we have a year obi our tikrum ha onin krata, so we want to work with you. Namun kochini pa krono. Inti FBI any a year a friend is the Homeland Security near a year ICE and a year de Ecomoano and Omucheno and Omnico Detention Center. It's not about Selbeka say, oh, and a lawyer for any tomb for Trebugana for any so a year Ninkrata, 7 and a visa bear spy a year February and now or day or a friend is or apply for a year to extend the visa and you know correct. No crebi anyhow. The entire enya no crane say obi a wetu kwan bi anim say when it comes to immigration say won krata enwuye na say who apply for extension of visa no a ye ma a year a friend say application a year friend say reference numbers and it is unam kromu po na say ICE bi chiwa you can say oh I am a year a friend is saying eligible to live in the United States. I'm waiting for an extension of my visa. Because USA a friend is saying a zombie island be se bi omo ye ne me bi a omo pe bia omo de mra na ye adwuma enti emra ICE calling channel they ask him questions say our visa what it na ekrum ha na in fact or can send a visa no omo revoke oni visa ICE busan said then why are you staying here if you don't have a visa? In fact almost said chini fee and they came across 3 a year passports. Now, me person me put it on record. Almost searching if you know, almost a year passport a marco miensa. What you say? Aha. The entire me person what you say and the lawyer for only 2 foot Ghana for send the visa expire. The visa expire on in a year and an Omukotono, Omucheno, on in a year. Yanchen year. These are questions you have to ask yourself. So, the IG, the Attorney General, yeah. Working a year with a friend is saying the government, you know, and almost ye Ken Ofori-Atta eba. The reason why they did not use the extradition, they say Ken Ofori-Atta wanted to play smart to say a political witch hunting. Because a bino perception trying watching by force abra on your bonibia. And so they play smart. Dr. Ayeni, kudos here. Let me say kudos to him. He played smart, and then he worked with a team in the United States of America. In good time, I will tell you the team, if they ask me to say it. Because team ni bi wa woman Ken Ofori-Atta na nkasa omu dealings bi ankoye. And you could say the team also are not happy with the way Ken Ofori-Atta managed the country's finances. It affected many of the team. And so Ken Ofori-Atta they saw and they said that it's time for him to come and account for his stewardship. In fact, some of the team members are also aware of Ken Ofori-Atta's offshore sika what transfer into other countries. He tried to play smart or outsmart some of these people by trying to say obey 419. These people are people, I don't know. They are so many brisika, you know, and then and they now he is trying every ways and every possible all his possible best. Say on him sa enkofo di be US one obepa o match no mate na se no maboa no my day etimi aboa ahwe na yan yeden yan fa number o my Ghana. Now you move on to the other aspect of Ken Ofori-Atta. Many will say asemo so obi science echo sign obi Ken Ofori-Atta ye kan and on the 20th the case immigration case the chances are very very slim so obetina USA. The chances are very slim so obetina USA. Now me de betu dwa de amount United States of America, Donald Trump, are wild to crack down illegal immigrants. Seriously. And yet, a good year. Cry. I don't know, see a chain no in cracker. Now, maybe catch them say, oh, yes, obey your warrior, even before Attorney General be confirm me, Master Moamikaye, Ewo Hase. I came to tell you, say, ye revoke a year ne visa no. Or yes, obey a warrior coin so. And now say, or then a ba, bema, ebe say, or ye guardian to ne ba. Sa process no, our person will try no, and ya their process ne befa. Because you can only do that process when you have a valid visa. It only visa to go on that process. There is a window ananka a woman, but with that window no so it is shut because it revoking the visa. And son or yes obe try that window. The window then say America for say so person oba bet na America na eja itumima was sitting na one you can apply na eja yamma eye ekwan eye business ekwan abefa so a they have a term of fresh a particular visa no. But it's all about say me baba investi wo kro me baba be adwuma before the na $5 million under a year the Joe Biden and co a year administration. And Donald Trump buy no obey ye from 5 million or they about 1 million. In the all that kind of rata na could show no say or was to invest into the American economy. In fact, Ken Ofori-Atta or more than that. I've told you Ken Ofori-Atta is a billionaire. $1 billion. Onye a year will be a 1 million cedis. And I know say no a year ura akoretinga ayeni a year AG Attorney General of Ghana Edin 70 because the offshore dealings Sibia a war offshore no sika a war woman no sika ketwa. We are not joking. A sika I bet me not even less than three or four regions in Ghana. Ama ekronim widen abeye krabehwe ama enwuma ebuso but wickedly no wo mo yese the Ghana fosika ebekwa akogugu nkofo mines na nkofo enya access to yes sika no de aye enwuma ama wo mu kro no atumpon entimini wo kan yi de eye ora Attorney General e de baba betu edwa now Ken Ofori-Atta sa window no so no eye shut because oni visa it oni visa there ontimi apply. Because you need to have a friend is saying a visa or the abe rakronim and sana wait me apply and also wait me apply when we work Ghana. Now I apply say open so baby be a business and then they will give you that visa no. But me no say there all windows are ebe menenya asset na ukrum hono closed. So the attorney the friend is saying the immigration obe 20th January. Any immigration a friend said court or bekono. The immigration judge no the hands are tied to Obeka said yeah man a window to stay in the United States of America. Indeed, this is what is going to happen. Already FBI is also alerting a friend said the immigration say Ken Ofori-Atta is coming from a country is known to be very peaceful. They uphold the rule of law. So Ken Ofori-Atta will have no problems if he go back to his country. Now this is a friend is saying Adia Ababaya Diama Ken Ofori-Atta. And what is Ken Ofori-Atta's option and the lawyers Ediamano? The option is very simple, and the lawyers at Tuamano. It is now time for you to tell a judge, they say, we gay. Only Bema, any Bema Eda. That you are afraid that when you go to Ghana, the treatment Edema Bema ni Bema Eda bad over in Ghana. With that one, judge no ebet me ama a window. And that window no means say Yenya a friend is saying, your checks say no crack. You see, and also no, I heard ya farmer because already no, yem fast Sebio trumu bill no koye Emma president asente say ye chi bema ne bema a crime. Ye nyang openly no. Sa emra no e call court no. E call parliament no. President enyang konkoto ni. Under Akufo-Addo no or one sign. So tiase one sign. And inti that window no is still slim. So the bejina so edinya nkrata. Ana ewa into one year. So case will on that a year line say the lawyer for a catcher and say it is two things and the person okay. One, when you bear money bear mother. Two, okwa Ghana ye mam o a friend is saying fundamental human rights no won be tietia so omo ma wo a fair hearing e won nsem a ye de ato so ti sa nneema mienu we ana Kenneth Nanaya kuntun kununkun Ofori-Atta 20th odi gina so a odi ko court makacha say on free detention center on court obetna detention center wo via Zoom ana omoni no ebedi nkomo won kire de ntia emaye mfane magana. Now yenhwe emra FBI for enya passport mako miensa. FBI for say passport ni nyina no woni dim linki to say oye Ghana ni ana Ghana nso nye kura entokwasi enti okọ Ghana ne ho beton. Now sa three passport no ehun asem but CCA ni de me mfa ntudwa because wo mo me information no esementu me boase nti merepem no mo me ho kwan a me de passport mi ensa ne ba betudwa ama mahunu enkofo a moto abama wo mo under the name of NPP the Dankwa Dombo Buziafo wo mo tu ene wo mo bai merepem no me de ba betudwa Kenneth Nanaya kuntun kununkun Ofori-Atta. Now, something has happened. Now, making kind ama. You already know, say he has 28 charges filed by the OSP, Office of the Special Prosecutor. Now, my main son can't also say, Dr. Akuritinga Ayeni, and so a year ne enhwehwemu no a year offshore financial dealings on side and there it is under review now FBI believe we say Ofori-Atta will be given fair trial in Ghana and in FBI there almost say immigration court no engina so pamo Ofori-Atta free USA iti FBI so ebe defend wo mu claim second Ofori-Atta or Ghana boni bi anto no you will be given a fair trial. In fact, the FBI SIT said a year or no Ken Ofori-Atta ni nua and an former Nick cousin a former president. Na Nick cousin that so Ghana boni bi anto. The FBI also cited said the political party a war opposition no omo kwa koyi omo flag bearer omo ye campaign obi antete wo mo aban no a wote so nkofo enkohunahuna omo kobo wo mo wo rallies a wo mo ye ho campaign a wo mo ye ho eti FBI se ono de omo gidi se nkofo krati Ghana omo party members ye ntete wo mo de a omo gidi se Ken Ofori-Atta nyi obi a okọ Ghana aban ne betete eti Ken Ofori-Atta den a kian ne ken by 21st to 22nd ekode obeba Ghana aba be face ne trial. Now ne lawyers are almost Ghana. Frank Davids, Akansembi, and I think it is very fair. Say me read the seminar Frank Davids, and they will come with Joy News. This is what a year Frank Davids Aka Joy News, and so I reported. In fact, I want to quote Eddie Mao, a year Frank Davids, Asemwa, or call Joy FM, or Kokaya, Joy, and so I report. Or say, a year Ken's extradition. Now listen here and listen attentively, with all respect, my fellow countrymen and women. Or say, Sedinam Temakulu Ationu has been convicted by a court of competent jurisdiction of corruption and corruptible tendencies. She is a criminal fugitive in the United States. I think our government on the threshold of what they promised Ghanaians should be able to bring Ationu back to Ghana. And then they can deal with Ken Ofori-Atta. Sedinam Ationu, she has blood running through her veins. Ken Ofori-Atta has palm kernel oil, adjongo, in his veins. So, is he now more important than Sedinam, who has been convicted? He asks. Is this the justice we are preaching in Ghana? These double standards and hypocrisy and intellectual dishonesty would not aid Ghana. Now, this is what Eye Ura, Frank Davis, Ede Aka, and then we say Joy FM, Eden, Eye Oko Joy FM, or the two. Now, Mameka asem we enter Ghana for. There is something I'm a friend of. A year referendum at Ghana for Madaroma. Yeah. Now that referendum, no, anything. Anytime it be a media house, ever can some a political news be just go and read the comment. And to this particular Frank Davis there, no, you be share Joy News. Oh, na ya share the referendum comments no. Na se bi wetie asemo a ayde akoso the referendum a Ghana for iti mameno ne yenkinkan referendum no. Na hunu asemo a Frank Davis kan no, the way a Ghana for so ede womo ano atum eja womo ka asem ni bi na very very interesting. Kinkai and seminar. Anyway, we will Joy FM4 page so that you understand. This is Joy News page. Kinkai, the comment section. We call comment section. So this is comment section. What you say? Timibabe reading what referendum? Ghana referendum no. One. Or say NPP was in power. This is 2 hours ago. Oga Willie Knock. Into page now. Oga Willie Knock said NPP was in power for years. Why couldn't they use the same state power to bring her back? Ghana for that days of political jandamano, Ghana for will not entertain into referendum and womoyano. Yenti was say we for Kwashiti was say is Ednam a former finance minister? Obisa. Nestor Amaga or say this man talks as if he owns Ghana. I listened to the interview and I was just about and it was just about nothing but bravado. Or see one who baby what ye. Now the way I would tear papa no said interview it was nothing but I said oh Jana nona walkie kana kuma soon sem as if say Ghana nedia. Now, Yanko Ayonam, or said Nam was a CEO of an institution. Ken was a finance minister. Let us not trivialize this. Achu, or say, that's not the matter here. Are you indeed a lawyer? Iti ukwa. Aye de comment section, no. Ghana for a referendum. Kano krana mo who say, in can't tenua. Now you're politicians, no about equalization. You scratch my back, I scratch your back, no. And the Ghana for any other hole. The Gen Zs of today will not entertain the stupidity of yesterday. Until Frank Davis should understand this. That we want to build a nation. And in building a nation to become great and mighty and prosperous, like what the Chinese people have done, like what the Japanese did after the Hiroshima and the Nagasaki bombing, no. Ghana will not sit down for our nation to be destroyed by nation wreckers. The second Ofori-Atta and co. That is the reason why when I get an opportunity, I tell you, NPP is a fake political party. Today you have heard it from Dr. Frimpong Boateng, a surgeon, a learned man. I can say the political party of NPP is nothing but a fake political party. This is the message I have been preaching to you. And thankfully, Prof. Abeka, this is what I tell you. I have nothing against NPP political party. But I think that the ideology that the NPP a fake ideology. An ideology they see themselves as, friends to the white supremacists and do the bidding of the Akwesi Abro Nino. And what is the bidding of them? To steal from the poor people, amass the wealth, and then make sure, say, Obeko now transfer to offshore accounts and overseas countries are Uriasi Kano Koko do what it says Switzerland. You better bow home buying. No what crony. So today, Ghanaians are becoming more wiser and wiser. And that is why I tell people that when politicians tell you that politics is a dirty game, that politician is a criminal. That politician is a thief. Because it is not a dirty game. If it is a dirty game, and then we get involved in that particular game. Because they want to steal. They want to steal the natural resources. You know? What you are saying? They want to steal the natural resources. And that is why this particular year, the solution show, Dr. Ren TV, you need to subscribe and let's build a family. A family where you did a knowledge. You move forward. This is what our ancestors fought for. To ensure so that they can give us some dignity. Let me tell you simple. Any Ghanaian living in abroad is because on my Ghana and maybe a Chimunko say or minor after the 1966 coup to Kwame Nkrumah. Intiaba Abruchira ni Abeka. Then we visit home once in a while. Because in himself in human nikrunim Abrucheri anya yebenya bi near the Sika Kofie and the Abobra and the Shefi. But se kronimu ye na opportunities wom na enyuma ekoswa. Many Ghanaians will not prefer living in abroad in the cold. We will prefer living a sunshine. Today, I want to tell you, say, this government led by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, maybe you and I were not around when Nkrumah was president. But John Mahama is trying to tell us that there came our forefathers who fought hard to give us dignity. And that today he has also come to champion that a friend is saying, drive to build a prosperous nation, not just for a few Ghanaians, but for everybody to enjoy and be proud of. And I can Ofori-Atta baby awada. a former finance minister. And kawabo bra papa. And can anybody just ote Ghana? He could not even use his finance ministry so able raise funds to even build a state-of-the-art modernized or modern hospital where it can treat people who suffer from prostate cancer. And today, he is hiding in the cold. Today, he is somewhere in the United States of America. What a shame. What a disgrace. And you see, this is what NPP stands for. They don't stand for accountability. Now you see, I've heard people saying, oh, every time when governments come to power, the people that they jail them are NDC party members. And that NPP people, they don't jail them. And that NPP is not a political party of thieves. I am saying it here. The reason why they don't get to jail the NPP people is because every time a political party member power, the people run away. They don't stay behind to face accountability. You heard what Ejapamesa said, that there is no law that binds a person to be accountable after serving a year. A friend is saying, pa. This is what Ejapamesa can. It means it's a say, you be Ghana and a dua. Near by a change of a year, a friend is a batona. Another political party. And sana the 7th of January, beba. You be Jani if you mind Ghana. Yenye de. Yentna o mine. This has been a kwanya NPP afaso. But today, the youth of today, there is a new sheriff in town called John Dramani Mahama. See, enough is enough. If he was able to prosecute his own party member, Abu Gapele, who was a friend to John Dramani Mahama, say Abu Gapele, afa kwan bisu NCA, afa kwan bisu at the Kronubi ayenema en7 fata. Edi na eso ye no oche no. NPP for bay and omo grante Abu Gapele. A friend say a kwanya omo jano. It means John Mahama is a man who will fight corruption. NPP Edjani. Every time I bind, Sisambeba. No mako bo mo edja ewa bruchi. Campaign beswa. No mo disikano mo ria ye no a sponsor campaign. The mu ding ni a chen to money a check a year cooking oil, ni a che rice. It's MPP. What you want because oh, omo di omo mokro no. Baby, omo bokro no. Then sumrenu dua omo dwane. Eba buchi. But this time around here, omo dwane. Then so John Mama said, you can run, but you can never hide. We will come for you. We will come for you to come and account for your stewardship. And inti abusia. Then the Etienne said, Ora Ken Ofori-Atta. Kiane King. Obeba Ghana after 20th January. Wama Ghana dia Obeda detention center. Eho ache papa. And he is prepared to stay at a detention center for as long as Ope. On person Obeba. No ababeda in some prison. Then so otwene mu time. Odi asichire botoma. Odi gari botoma. In some ewo ho etwen. E obi bia wo wie sika. Ebo wo man kro no. Let the laws of the nation deal with that person. Now you see, the time ewo MPP for no ebi hu ne say omobo kro no ne wie no mo kotena abrochire a no mo sua fake accent te say na do dan kwa Akufo-Addo No matter it's not Ghana, Irish contumely. As if say, we should measure intelligence with Obi our Kabrov. Just a language. She said, you make country, and I make cans and mammy krum kasa, and I will be ka Hausa, and I will be ka Frafa, and I anchor. And Teresa, Uyansani. Onyansani ni oba, or mine man to me. No what chiri crony man, and man for the young faso, or known what Teresa were Onyansani. Onyansani ni Onya Quenya or buy a wabe or do roads. Onyansani ni Onya Quenya was me mind for neighbor. Me the 24-hour economy be bre wo. Me mind for neighbor into me mo expressway. Me mind for mo ton omo dua tomatoes e me no mo nya obi mpo mo ato tomato no me kwa akoto tomatoes ama tomato farmers no mo tomatoes me kwa akoto wo mo jeni no me kwa akoya eniema esefata ma wo mo hwan han wo mo be den ebenya enigie papa saa nipa kro ne oyo nyansani enya de wo wia wo man no edi sika ni free ni manfo ni krom edi koto obroni krom anka wo de wonni mumpo no anka let be guided by slavery kwanya akwasi abroni ni de na nanano efa so etete wo no mo eje wo mo ayakayaka de wo de won kai mpo kai said there be my men shame manfo na nimu ya by building good roads, by building hospitals and creating the enabling environment for jobs. But do they we ya? We see this kind of come Mayo Clinic. Ako same we hwe mu yare. Abra Ghana for be brensu nya e wo sa hwe mu yare. Ada na one building an ultramodern prostate cancer clinic. I bet timi nyam e ma Ghana for nyina nya ho mfa so. This is what NPP did. A fake political party. People who don't care about the ordinary Ghanaian. People who don't believe in the Ghanaian. That the black man is capable of managing his or her own affairs. And today, you heard it. That the ambassador Victor Smith is saying, Ken Ofori-Atta said, I don't want to see my own Ghanaian ambassador. A former finance minister. Doesn't want anything to do with the nation that gave him the opportunity. You see, I will say it and I will say it again. These be they who are wicked, and that we should not make that mistake to hand over power to them in these few years away in me. Never. We should build Ghana, but the Ghana that we want to build, we will build it not needing the NPP political party. Because every day and any time we give them the opportunity to serve us, they end up stealing from us. They end up destroying Ghanaian indigenous businesses. This is not the first time. When Buzi and Co were in charge, property owning democracy destroy people's businesses. I keep telling people that the house I want Nima, Ekufuado Tinemu, and then the fear. It was one Nigerian man, a businessman. The business. The fear I will see when Ekufuado 1966, after the overthrow of Kwame Nkrumah, property owning democracy, capturing people's property by force. It's not nobody. Our war for their some belong to Burkina Faso, Nigerians, Ivorians, Ghanaians. The Jeffrey woman said. But I have to tell you the true story. We should not allow these people. When they destroy, they run away to America. So America for destroy Omukru. Ebo krono wie sika free America. And nobody be go Ghana. Ka obenya akwanya akwa America akosa ho yare ana. Debbie, we are building a nation and we will build Ghana. But let us stay careful. We're NPP. And then a crumb for no F4. Today, they want to start a janda. Branding one party. But I will continuously expose them to the nation Ghana. That maybe we were not available, we were not around when Nkrumah was building Ghana. But today, we are here to witness the glory of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Sremu Tata, building the nation Ghana. We are witnesses to it, that he took the dollar from 17 cedis, and now the dollar is at 10 cedis. Even when Fitch reported that December 2025, the dollar will be around 15 cedis, John Dramani Mahama beat the record of Fitch. And then the dollar no 10 cedis as at December and today, January 2026. So I am telling you that be proud as a Ghanaian under His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and help build the nation as we want the nation to become great and mighty. That is the reason why Metro and Safra Dofo Abuafo said, come on board and support Dr. Ren TV, Papa Ghana's TV, and let's bring solutions to solve the problem of our nation. And these are our brothers, NPP. We should not give them the chance to get closer to power. Medi Babe Wieno, Yenua Oketechi Efrifa, Ewa Assembly Awaka. And I think say you and I, Yenina Yenebaya Adwene, na yetie na semwa waka. Efa eye the NPP Dankwa Dumbo Buzia tradition for. And this is what Oketechi Ewo Eka Emma Ghana Funyina.
Last time anybody power lie. This is the last time anybody from the Kufuado's family, from the Ofori-Atta's family, will get anywhere close to power when some of us are alive. It won't happen that. We will let the next generation know what these people have done to this country from 1957 right down to today and what they will do in future. Nobody nobody from that family nebefro akonyana bedi president da. Womola asa nobody. Eda Kufuado nini nuanombe sorry free akonyana sonu will be the second time Ghana is getting independence. Eda Kufuado nini nuanombe sorry free akonyana sonu will be the second time Ghana is getting independence, because Sankofo wamagene to say Queen Elizabeth Mwagene, Sankofo wamagene to say Abrofo Agene, and go for believe so more first class citizens, Wamu Nyan such a Ghana Nibia, Wamu believe so more nanoman and a church on Krata, and the JB Queen Elizabeth Motinatra and a fire hand. We need a second independence from these people, and we are going to do everything possible for them to lose power. They should never get anywhere close to power in this country. Kufuado and his people should never get close to power in this country in the history of this nation ever.
Which were really bad times where we all slept at the petrol station. So that's indication that, you really need to get up and talk about it, because we cannot, as a nation that deserves so much more, come to this level.
I'm working like a bull and I'm paying my taxes. The government got to work like a bull as well.
Get up and talk about it, because we cannot, as a nation that deserves so much more, come to this level.
I'm working like a bull and I'm paying my taxes. The government got to work like a bull as well and make sure that my road is fixed, that I have electricity, that I have water. That is their job. It is not for me to tell the president how to fix the economy. If he didn't know how to fix the economy, why did he run for?
Which were really bad times.
This is the last time anybody from this is the lie. This is the last time anybody from the Kufuado's family, from the Ofori-Atta's family, will get anywhere close to power when some of us are alive. It won't happen that. We will let the next generation know what these people have done to this country from 1957 right down to today and what they will do in future. Nobody from that family nebefro akonyana bedi president da. Womola asa nobody. Eda Kufuado nini nuanombe sorry free akonyana sonu will be the second time Ghana is getting independence. Eda Kufuado nini nuanombe sorry free akonyana sonu will be the second time Ghana is getting independence, because Sankofo wamagene to say Queen Elizabeth Mwagene, Sankofo wamagene to say Abrofo Agene, and go for believe so more first class citizens. Wamu Nyan such a Ghana Nibia. Wamu believe so more nanoman and a church on Krata and the JB Queen Elizabeth Motinatra and a fire hand. We need a second independence from these people, and we are going to do everything possible for them to lose power. They should never get anywhere close to power in this country. Akufo-Addo and his people should never get close to power in this country in the history of this nation ever. But wallahi, this is the last time anybody from the Akufo-Addo's family, from the Ofori-Atta's family, will get anywhere close to power when some of us are alive.
So wallahi, Professor Frimpong Boateng says NPP is a fake party. And I know for sure you don't want to be part of any fake thing. So join the original. What you say? Ladies and gentlemen, this is where time will permit me. I'm a day, a year, and Sempane Brown. If you want to be part of my show, please kindly reach out to me and let's build a family together. What you say? Any ABC. Take care of yourself. See you. Ta-ra. One love.